All right, Faithful Central, this next dude coming to the stage, another good friend of mine out of Houston, Texas. Funny dude, you've seen him on everything. Y'all start putting your hands together right now. Give it up for my man, Gerard Guillory!
You wanna get down? Tell me, what you gonna do? Do you wanna get down?
Yes.
What you gonna do?
Thank you. How are you doing tonight? That's fantastic, man. What I'd like to do is show y'all some love. I wish I could clap for y'all because I've been sitting in the back watching and y'all are just enjoying yourselves. Am I right? Y'all participating and laughing. My man, somebody over here from Pittsburgh got some cheap shoes and a jersey or something, I understand. And he's not mad. He's just playing along and participating. Tell the truth, black people, that's participation is not really a word we associate ourselves with, right? We don't really participate with anything. We show up to everything, but we don't participate. We get our hair and nails done, wash the car, get a babysitter, steal some hair. We do all kind of things to be at the function, but we don't participate in it. We go to the comedy show, we don't laugh. A black dude will tell you something is funny before he laughs. That's funny right there, shouted. That is funny. We go to the club, we don't go in, we just ride around the parking lot. Y'all want to ride around one more time? We go to pool parties every summer and don't get in the pool. You ever been to a black pool party? 2 people swimming. Everybody else got on gaiters and linen and mink coats. Like, man, put your swim trunks and get in the pool. I ain't bring no swim trunks. Well, what you doing here? It's a pool party. They got Gucci swim trunks. They got Louis Vuitton swim trunks if you need to stunt. But we all do the same thing. Like Kente said, I was born in Houston, Texas. I came here from Atlanta, Georgia. I currently live 4 minutes away from here, paying rent in Inglewood, what I like to call Atlanta, California. Show business, man. When I go to the post office or the grocery store, I want to see somebody look like me. You understand? But it doesn't matter where you're from. There's a black mall in every city, right? There's a black mall in every city. I come from a very black city in Atlanta, but there's a black mall. There's the swap meet here, right? That would be something similar to that. And y'all know the black mall, though, right? There's some signs that you're in a black mall, like they're 42 Foot Lockers, right? They got baby Foot Locker, baby mama Foot Locker, lady Foot Locker, criminal Foot Locker, parolee Foot Locker. Lunch lady Foot Locker, they got 100 Foot Lockers, right? And then it'd be some stores that don't be in no mall, nowhere, but they're stores that are very familiar to the black community. In Atlanta, if you've ever been to Atlanta, right by Morehouse and Spelman, it's a mall called the Mall at West End. Anybody here ever heard of it? Tell the truth, Macy's, never heard of it. Macy's ain't got a clue of this, right? No major stores in there. You walk in, 52 Foot Lockers, a church, a pawn shop, a liquor store, a nail salon, a bail bond, an army recruiter. You're like, where is Sears? Where is Sears? And how come there's no food court in here, but somebody's frying fish? What is this? God bless them. The homeless situation in Atlanta is horrific, as it is in many cities across this great nation of ours. Homeless situation is so bad that they don't just ask for money, especially in you somewhere like the black mall parking lot. They have to provide quirky services. So me and my guys, we're in a black mall parking lot, and tell the truth, we don't even really shop at the black mall. We just going to look at pretty girls. It's me and 9 of my friends going to get a key made, 1 single solitary key. Tell the truth, you know who shops at the black mall. They got about 12 hair places in there. You know what it is. We in the parking lot, and a guy comes out of nowhere. You know, a homeless guy, he doesn't need like a corner or a brick wall or a curtain or just a billow of smoke. He just appears right in front of us. And he told me he was the bootleg man. I said, what does that mean? He told me for $2.50, he would describe the movie to me. I told my girl, I said, give him $5. We getting 2 of those. Believe that. It's a steal. 2 described movies for $5? Y'all not gonna believe this. We get back to the house. Me and my girl sitting on the couch. We got the blanket over us. We eating Doritos, drinking Sierra Mist. He's standing on the mantle where the fireplace is supposed to be. Now, I tell you, I'll stay 4 minutes from here. It's some black apartments, y'all already know. There ain't no fireplace, but they got a mantle there. And the guy is up there, and he is really putting his foot in the description of this movie. He really has us believing like we watching the 69-inch. You understand that? He's up here talking like he's a professional movie describer. Like he took a class on how to describe movies. Like he used to be an actor. I don't know how he did it, but he got us in it. He said, man, the movie gonna open, right? You're gonna see a car going across a bridge, right? Now, it's a lady in the passenger seat. She bleeding, right? But that's because she been shot, but you don't know that yet because it's a flashback. I say they got flashbacks in the description of a movie. Man, that first movie was so good. That first movie was good, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was a nail biter. He had me and my girl sitting at the edge of the seat. But then he started right in with the second movie. I was like, wait, hold up. I don't really know how to hit pause on you. But I gotta use the bathroom. And you know, we just met in the parking lot at the Black Mall, so that means when I get up, you get up. You gotta go to the driveway till I come back. You cannot be in the living room with my girl. Y'all not gonna believe this. Again, I stay right down the way. The guy who lives directly across from me is the bootleg man. And if anybody here lives near the bootleg man, God bless you. God bless your heart. I don't know if it's like my scenario where every single time I open my door, my neighbor, the bootleg man, thinks that's me requesting a movie from him. Every single time I open the door, I got everything you need. I'd be like, hey, man, I'm going to get the mail. I open the door. I got everything you need. I'm going to take the trash. I'm going to come get you when I need a bootleg DVD. I'm in show business. I know too many famous people to be having them blank DVDs sitting on top of my Xbox. But I had a young lady friend come to town, and my cable, I don't know if y'all remember this, it was a terrible storm that knocked my cable out. I don't know if you remember, it was tornado season on that minimum amount due. So your laughter tells me you're familiar with that phrase. No, just the minimum amount due. You can't even get it in. No, just the minimum amount. Just what's going to keep it on. So I didn't want the girl to think I was completely broke. I got no entertainment at my house. So I go to my neighbor and finally support and patronize his business and get a bootleg DVD. Now, anybody here who's ever purchased a bootleg DVD, you already know the bootleg man goes on and on and on about the quality of his. This one right here, crystal clear, baby. This one right here look like I got it straight from the man from Screen Gems, baby. This one right here came straight out of Paramount Pictures, baby. Man, I got that DVD home. It was just like he said. It was crystal clear, but it was in Japanese. Now, every single time I open my door, he opens his door. But now I need a refund. It was like 11 months before I could see him again. I finally see him. I almost forgot about it, but I've been hunting him down for 11 months. He said, how that DVD was, baby. I said, man, it was just like you said. It was crystal clear, but I'm going to need a refund because it was in Japanese. Do y'all know my neighbor told me he would not refund me, but for $2, he could give me 3 Rosetta Stone. Now, if you notice, everybody in this room is not laughing. It's by design. For those of you who did get it, konnichiwa or arigato. It'll make you think a little bit. I travel. I don't know if y'all travel, but if you do, stay off of Spirit Air. If you don't travel, I want you to know what I said is word based in the response of the people who have taken Spirit Air. Am I right? The worst thing about Spirit Air is they got brand new planes. This should be a great experience. You ever get on a plane, they still got an ashtray on the armrest? You'll be like, how old is the motor in here? You ain't been able to smoke on planes since the Ali Frazier fight. Spirit Air charge you for everything. They charge you for everything. A cup of water, Coca-Cola, cup of coffee, Crown Royal, peanuts, pretzels. Look, I bought a pillow and a blanket and still couldn't go to sleep because the naps were $34.99. I said, if I had known sleep was going to be this expensive, I wouldn't have paid for the seatbelt. I like y'all. We got some thinkers, man. I'm going to try another one real quick. I don't know if y'all will agree with this, but I believe it is each individual's duty. It is our responsibility. It is our obligation to encourage our friends to do better. Do y'all agree? The sad thing is there are people who just for the not wanting to participate in the comedy show are like, nah, I don't want my friend to do that. Do you agree that we should encourage our friends to do better? Thank you. Certain things are rhetorical. Some things I need to see people corroborate because we failing as a society, and it's because we're not holding each other up. So I just want to make sure everybody understood that. My buddy told me he wanted to go back to college. We encourage him. We say, do it, do it, do it. We got to go to college. He didn't get a chance to go when we went. He wants to go now. We encouraged him to do so. But my man is 40-some years old. He got a full-time job. He got grown children. He can't be living on campus. So he got to find an online college, right? But we all went to black schools. I went to Morehouse College. He wanted to participate in that, so now he's trying to find an online black college. He found one, too. It's called Phoenix A&M University. He wanted to get involved in all the online black college activities, so he went to pledge a fraternity. Now he's online. He had to stop it, though, because he said he wanted to get on the step team, but it was going to be too expensive because he had to buy a Wii. I love y'all dearly for laughing at me. Y'all have no clue. I've told y'all about 9 times I live around the corner, and I know we're on the premises of church, but don't come to my house without calling. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Come by my house without calling. And being in the area is not an excuse. I had to tell my buddy. My buddy was like, I just came by because I was in the area. I said, it's not an excuse. I was on your block yesterday. Didn't say nothing. Matter of fact, I almost got a ticket for running the stop sign right in front of your door. I thought you saw me out the window. I was trying to get off your block without speaking at all. I like to travel to see my family. I love to go home and see my family, mainly because my family loves me. I don't know if y'all travel, right? You ever go and travel to see your family? Has anybody here ever done that, right? It's a good feeling. And you remember, if those of y'all, does anybody here remember ever paying 99 cents for a gallon of gas? Aline, does anybody remember that? Back when you could get lost and keep riding. Well, keep going and see if it's the next exit, You get close to $4, we be like, no, stop, peace, be still. We're going to say a prayer. We're going to navigate. We're going to send somebody with a canteen and walk. That burning $7 worth of gas to go find it. But remember when you travel, right? When you travel to go see your family, right? There's always the preparation. About a month before, you call your people. You say on the 52nd of the month. Whatever day. The 33rd, we're going to be in town. Right? And on the 33rd, Now you just show up, right? You got navigation. You just show up at people's house. But back in the 80s and the 90s, you had to stop where you stop and get gas the last time. You got to stop and call from a payphone there and say, we should be arriving somewhere between 7 and 9, right? You had to call and make sure somebody's going to be there. My people be outside when I get there. By the garbage cans in the mailbox, they just be standing there waiting. Man, you get out the car. Man, come on in the house. Put your stuff down here. You can be sleeping right here. Here's some blankets right here. Here's some towels right here. My man. In the kitchen, I have purchased $38.5 billion worth of chicken and beer, baby. Whatever you want, go on and get it, baby. That's for us. But that's because a month before, you said on the 33rd, we're going to come in for the weekend. Some kind of way, the 37th of next month show up, we still be there, overwearing our welcome. All that benevolence, all that get what you want, all that make yourself at home, that goes right on out the window. Now you sneak and you got to use the refrigerator light. You don't even open it up good. You just be in there. Let me get 2 of these Kraft singles and a piece of this salami and get on back in the bed. You look up, now it's like a scene out of the movie Friday. How come every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen? But you know what the worst thing about staying in somebody else's house? Do y'all know what that is? Do y'all know what that is? It's bathing. Right? The people who are laughing, you understand that, right? We always bathe, but bathing at somebody else's house, that's a different bath. That's not the same bath that you take at your own house. At your house, you got liberties. At your house, you do what you'd like to do. At your house, you leave your bedroom in your drawers. You go to the bathroom, you cut the hot water on. And in your drawers, you leave the bathroom, you go to the living room and watch the rest of Maury Povich real quick. I'm going to get in the tub in a second. I just want to see who the father is real fast. I'm going to get in the tub in a minute. That's why I'm letting the shower run. I just want to see who the father is real quick. You can't do that kind of stuff at somebody else's house. You got to handle all your naked business in the bathroom at one time. I know y'all don't know me like this. It might be too much information, but I don't like taking off all of my clothes in the bathroom. It's too much work. Hat, jacket, jeans, boots. It's too much work. You finally take off all of your clothes in somebody else's bathroom. You recognize do you know what the worst thing? The worst thing about bathing in somebody's house, I'm gonna tell you what the worst thing is, right? When you get in somebody else's shower, you cut the hot water on. And once you cut the hot water on and the shower starts to flow, well, the water is making the wind blow, and then the wind is making their terribly nasty shower curtain touch on your naked body. They got virus and everything. They ain't never washed this shower curtain. You be in there like, I cannot believe this nasty shower curtain is touching my naked body. Oh, my God. I am so glad I already went in a medicine cabinet. I am using some of that tetracycline. Oh, my God. What are they doing with tetracycline? I should have worn my flip-flops. You ever go to somebody's house, they give you clean towels and send you in a nasty bathroom. You be looking in the tub like, thank you. You're like, is that a turtle? What is that? You'd be like, I know. I seen this tub on an episode of the first 48. That's it. You ever find out some people nasty after it's too late? I went to go pick up my friend from his family's home. They were there eating. Now, I have been raised well by a beautiful Southern woman, and I know it's some good mothers in this room right now who would be thoroughly embarrassed if their child went to somebody else's house and ate and made it look like you ain't feed your child. Am I right? They said, Gerard, go ahead and get you a piece of chicken. They had a bunch of chicken on the table, and it was like the commercial. It was golden brown with smoke coming up off of it, a big old platter. Tell the truth. Chicken. You could have just ate a whole hog by yourself. Somebody offer you chicken wing. You'd be like, go on and give me a couple of pieces of them chicken wing. I had a couple pieces of little chicken wing. They were like, Gerard, go on in the kitchen. I grew up around there, right? They were like, go on around in the kitchen, Gerard. It's a whole nother batch of chicken in the kitchen. I go in there. It was just like the first one, golden brown with smoke coming all up of it, big old beautiful platter. But they didn't have no paper towels between the platter and the chicken. They had a T-shirt. T-shirt said the Downtown YMCA. I said, my stomach hurt. Like, I might have to use y'all nasty bathroom. Buddy of mine gave me this girl's phone number one time, said she wanted to meet me. And I didn't want to call her, but I did reluctantly. And we had an excellent conversation, so we made plans to go out, and we did. And then I saw her. Not what you think. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Top to bottom, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be a great date. Why? We had excellent conversation on the phone. She's drop dead gorgeous, and I'm cute. Don't, like my mother told me, I look good. I believe it. Y'all don't laugh at that. But the girl fussed and complained the entire time we were out. Yeah, that's what I said. First she got mad when we got to the restaurant because I didn't open the door for her. And then, is she here? She was walking too fast. I was going to open it. She just was running to the restaurant. And she got mad when we got ready to sit down to eat because I didn't pull the chair out for her. And then finally, she just blew up when she found out that I didn't have enough money to pay for the check. I know. That's when I got mad. I said, look, if you're going to keep up with this attitude, you can go ahead and take me right back home. She drove, ma'am. That's why that. I don't really like to go to clubs. I've been working, doing comedy. As a matter of fact, my 24th anniversary is coming up very soon. I appreciate, thank you. It's a very hard thing to do for this period of time. It certainly is, but I wouldn't change it for the world. But over the last 24 years, I've just been in clubs and clubs and clubs. So when I socialize, I really don't like to be in clubs. But I happened to be in a club one night, and not gonna lie, I'm a very persistent guy. My father gave me that. Every woman in this club turned me down. 53 times that night, I was turned down. I was turned down so much that I was talking to myself out loud. I said, I'll kill everybody in here, right? I knew it was time for me to leave, right? So I said, let me get up out of here. So I fight my way through all the traffic because it was cracking. The club was cracking. I get all the way to the door, and I pushed the door open. I turned back, and I looked in the club, and I saw this girl I knew. And I said, you know what, let me just ask this girl that I know to dance. You know, that way it made me feel a little bit better about spending $20 to get in here, right? So she walked by me. I grabbed her arm. I said, come on, girl, let's dance. She said, Gerard, I'm about to go find a white guy. I said, that's all right. But I'm going to tell mama when we get home that y'all have been sweet. Please enjoy the rest of the show. My name is Gerard. Thank you.